joining us from. I apologize for the little tardy. I didn't even know when the time went. And I was I thought I was on time. It's not what I was discussing in the group. Please pardon me, everyone. Thank you so much if you're just joining in. Today is the day I've been waiting for. When the time went. And I was Why am I hearing myself twice? It's not what I was discussing in the group. Please pardon me, everyone. So I'd want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining from. I'm super excited already. Like I said, today will just be essentially us. Yeah, thank you for the love. I see it, and I see some of you already released it before time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Today is the day we've been waiting for. I can't even believe that I pulled through. My goodness. I can't believe that I made it. Hi, Delight. Good to see you. How you doing? How was your day? I mean, I went out to make my hair today, so I even thought I was not going to make it, but I made it. How are you doing? You people should talk. Oh, today is a special day. Divine, have you submitted your own? So that we can even start from yours. I literally moved my gadgets, so that's what delayed me a bit. I moved my gadget from the usual places. So who haven't I done with? Okay, awesome. Good to see you. You've sent something to me in my mail, right? Let's just start your revision before every other person catches up. Okay, awesome. Let me just give me one moment. I changed my working station. Okay, beautiful. Let me check it in the group then. Awesome, awesome. What is happening? Okay, sorry, it's the people in the group that are making me laugh. Let me quickly just check. Is it possible for you to just tag it for me? Just help me tag it so that I can just go to the streets. It's like we've had a lot of information in the group before now. So good evening, everyone. I've noticed a few persons joined. Please, if today is your first time talk, that's what I've been warning since. If it's your first time talk, and I'm so grateful that I've not really been seeing new people so that I don't feel guilty, right? So the only thing I will now be marketing is only the first 3 days as free courses, but the rest of the 27 is already a paid course already. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Are you a growth person? That means your LinkedIn should be blazing hot, or whatever platforms you've chosen. That means your growth should be very, very fast. So let me see what aspect of growth. Okay. Data analyst and a growth strategist and an environmental advocate. These niches are quite spread. What's your plan? How do you do it? You have a particular day to advocate for environment. Because data analyst and growth strategist is closer, but environmental advocate is very far off. So the question will be, you're advocating for the environment, like what do you plan to gain with it? Did you see it done somewhere? If you saw it done somewhere, like what did you do? Why did you think you can do both of them? Exactly, because you have to focus. The thing is, when people come to your about and on your headline, yes, as well as your banner, if your niche is very spread, people can be confused. That's why it's always very important that you push one ideation long enough. Even me, before you see my medical doctor written very bold, I just said it's not necessary. I had to go and remove all of them. In fact, even the DR self, I don't. It's just because doctor can be anything. That's why I purposely left it. right? But if it was only going to be medicine, I don't come out and since. Okay, so let's see. Vision statement, mission statement. Okay, awesome. So let me see why I chose to be a teacher of growth. Okay, but this teacher of growth, have you tried other possible names? I don't know if it sounds like hot, especially with reference to this generation. Maybe I should ask you, what is your age bracket? Are you 20? Are you 20 to 35? If you're 20 to 35, just tell me yes. Because if you are even younger, I'll be concerned about the name. If you're older than 35, maybe I can understand. But this teacher of growth, it doesn't really have the teacher of growth. I don't know. It's just me saying it from my own aspect. I think it doesn't sound like swaggy, like sassy, something hot, like. Okay, but then this is giving Generation X teacher of growth. I'm so sorry, I'm not laughing. There's nothing to laugh about, but it's just giving an older person. So I think what we'll do is, let me even go. Let's see. You're even laughing. Thank God you're laughing with me, because I don't know why I laughed. I've never done that before. Okay, so we need a more swaggy name. You can come up with it in your spare time, but these kinds of things you can even prompt ChatGPT. The growth queen. I don't think I've had anybody call themselves the growth queen. Has anybody said that? Is anybody called the growth queen on LinkedIn? Just ask. Please answer me. I'm dealing with your case right now. Okay. You can be checking it. I want to just do a quick check. I don't think I know anybody who is called. Okay, you can't find no. That's beautiful. So that means, let me see. I think just what you just do is to meditate on it. Anyone that eventually works for you, but the teacher of growth, I don't know. It's not giving. It's not giving, especially for your age bracket. It's not giving. Okay, so we'll just see if you can just do something about that. Then content calendar. Okay, you're starting 1st June. You already saw the so you already copied the content template, right? So you already have it. You have the content template. Yes, you already have it, right? Let me see what we are coming out. I became a teacher of it because I need. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Right, good evening. Good to see you, Rabia too. Okay, awesome. So I think I love your why. Okay, so the only thing we need to do is to talk on. Yes, the only thing we need to do is good evening, Deborah. How are you doing? So the only thing we need to do is that we will change the name. At least just come up with something sassy, fresh. When you're prompting, just prompt ChatGPT to give you like maybe 10 to 20 options, and just write sassy, something that is reflective of both generations, generation X and Z, so that you can pick the hottest in between. I don't know why I'm saying no. Growth body might not be nice, but that growth queen is more like professional. Growth body is not good for LinkedIn. It will be good for Instagram. So do you have other platforms? Okay, I should see that in this document. Let me just wait. Yes. So when you're prompting it, just write that so that you get that. Debbie, I've not seen anything. No, there's nothing wrong with Ibadi. You people will stop this thing. It's because there are a lot of crazy people who have spoiled their name. Ibadi is actually just supposed to be somebody who is a female who is at the top of her game, especially in this generation, or in the generation where a lot of men have been taking the lead. So even that day, even that meeting, I was confused what happened at that meeting, sincerely. Okay, so but they were also still referring to indecent dressing. Anyway, because they had two topics, that's why they just focused on that. Me personally, that might not even be my struggle, right? Let me not talk much about that. Let me face you first. Okay, so I'm saying no, for Instagram and for TikTok, you will grow very well, very fast if you use growth body. And body is just somebody who is very good at what she does. But if you're not comfortable with it, as per you a believer or something, you might not bother to use it. Maybe I should even use my my TikTok name as monetization body. Wow. Maybe I should open. I think I'll open another account. Okay, you're not active on Instagram, mainly LinkedIn. Okay, I'm not a picture person. Oh no, you have to try, and you look so amazing. No, you have to try, you, my dear, just to learn one or two of how to draw makeup. Maybe I'll even start writing to my LinkedIn post. It just has to do some small makeup, and that's all. You snap, and then there are lots of what did you call it? There are lots of filters right now. Lots of filters, lots. Even though, in fact, on TikTok is the worst, in the sense that the CapCut is inbuilt on TikTok, so that people's faces are literally not their faces, and I think it makes sense, so that you don't have to bother. There are lots of videos that I did without doing makeup. I just showed up and I did. When I'm done, I just turn on my retouch on CapCut, and my face will literally be made up. So there's no pressure around it. Rabia to say, sounds interesting. Of course, so there are some names that once you hear, you just be like, oh my god, this person must really be good. And then somehow those kinds of names confer some hotness to you. So the growth body will not be so bad if you were on TikTok. So maybe you should open a TikTok account, because you can't stay only on one platform. I'm sorry, right? As much as it's within your power. Now the good thing is, have another platform where you are passively growing, or open across platforms, because people can steal your name. Let's say all of a sudden a trumpet sound for you and everybody's saying growth body. Okay, no, growth queen on LinkedIn, and then somebody rushes down to TikTok and opens their account in your stead. You know that you forever lost that name, because you can't use it, except maybe you now do growth queen growth queen one. Maybe that's why you now be begging people to tell them that that's what you are. So that's why for us, we always advocate that once you're opening any account, open across platforms. Open across platform is very, very important, even if you don't want to use it yet. So I told you guys, LinkedIn is the only place where you need active growth. To YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. You see what happened to me? Was it 2 days ago? I posted a first video. That was Saturday morning. I posted a first video on this YouTube. After a while, I just deleted it and now posted another one. After posting another one, I think for a whole 2 hours, it was just 20 views. And I told myself, let me just give it time. I'm going to delete it again. And guess what? Only for me to come back in the night and I saw 10,000 plus views. So that's just how it works. For YouTube, for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, you just have to have aesthetics. If you're not rich, nobody's looking at your side. I've tried my best in that place. Or I don't know, maybe my account is shadow banned. It's possible that the account is too old. But anybody who grows very fast on Instagram, please, the person should come and tell me the secret sauce. But for now, I think LinkedIn is the easiest to grow on, because it's garbage in, garbage out. While on YouTube, you're the mercy of the algorithm, right? If you edit, and you have to be a video editor, I don't know. People safe, they will not watch your video if you don't. They know the videos that people spend money to edit. So once they see that you're using a cookie and you're doing one is one to be editing your video, they will just be saying next, next. So that's why it's very important that at least you try. Awesome. So good to see. Happiness, good to see you as well. I think I've revised your documents, right? Yes, I have. Okay, so let's go quickly. So it's just your name now, brand name. When I want to touch that. Okay, so I love your brand story. The only thing is that your teaching of growth, right? In this story, you didn't really say what type of growth you teach. Like, you were not specific in what kind of growth, because growth is everything. If I'm learning a skill, I'm growing. If I'm dancing, if I could not dance before and all of a sudden I'm dancing, if it's growth as in metrics, in the sense of I'm somebody who helps limiting growth, so you can see that your growth is not defined. I like what you're doing there. That's what I would preach. But in your vision and your why, you might want to emphasize what kind of growth, right? What kind of growth are you talking about? Because I'm seeing from your point notes, you're literally almost like all across. I can see public speaking as a different. Okay, no problem. Let me just go ahead and see. Maybe I'm too fast. Let me just see. So the visibility, the growth you're talking about, is it visibility growth? You have to be specific. What kind of growth specifically? Because out of shyness, confusion, lack of clarity, I've seen others brilliant be holding back because they do not know what they are. Okay, so my deepest goal in life is to be a light that shines and encourage others to shine. So I believe the easiest way to shine is through excellence. Excellence, supervision, is clarity. I teach people how to grow. Okay, help them track progress, measure their growth. Okay, so is growth in terms of visibility, is that what you're talking about? No, I don't want that personal growth. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mama. Hey, thank you so much for the love. I can see you guys. Thank you. But I don't want personal growth. I told you now, when we did hierarchy of needs, you were there now, Delight. You're not around when we did hierarchy of needs. Please check where personal growth is. Or we even discussed personal growth. Gong. I think you were there. And we now said why people don't take themselves seriously. Please just tell me yes if you're around for the personal growth class. Okay. Let me just see. Okay. So let's see. But you already wrote TikTok and YouTube shorts. So what made you change your mind? Oh my God, I love the name of your book. Awesome. So I think visibility strategist, a visibility queen. I don't know how is it not visibility queen? Is that not her name? But a visibility, that means your name should be more of visibility. From what I can see in your why, it seems like that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do, mean. Well, my challenge with visibility in the workplace is that most people in the workplace, do they even know that they should be visible in the workplace? I understand that you are going to be answering a pain point, right? But doing visibility in the workplace, it's not bad though. It's not bad at all. See, this is just me being biased. I've not meditated on it. So, but I think it's not bad. Visibility in the workplace. That means the people who are going to be your clients are at work often. Do you know what that means for you? If you want to get remote work people on board, what are you going to be telling them? So you can see that there are some niches that if you narrow yourself to visibility in the workplace, you'll be shooting yourself in the foot. Because like I told you guys the day we talked about, which day did I even teach about LinkedIn? That I was telling you that when I was telling you guys about monetization, Abby, was it LinkedIn I was teaching when I told you guys that people literally flock from one post to the other. If you see all the people who are in the posts where there are traffic, there are people generally that you know. It means it's like literally the hustlers of LinkedIn that move from one post to the other, right? So if you don't have a, what do they call it, an offer for the people on the LinkedIn that are hanging around, they're the ones who are hustling and jumping up. Yes, when I was teaching outreach now, how we can get clients, that most of those big clients that we're looking to work for, they're not the ones commenting on posts. So, but then the goal is, like I said, if you're going to be a coach, you're making me repeat this class again. If you're going to be a coach, it's going to be easier because the people who are jumping from one place to the other are not paying attention to their skill. They will eventually be the one to need help. So if you say with visibility in workplace, that means you have a lot of work to do. And that means your offer will not be in cohorts. In fact, that's what I plan to do. I don't plan to do anything that will stress me. Even this monetization course, that's what I'm going to call it. Anybody can enroll any time of the day, any time of the year. Only thing is, once you onboard, once you come, I onboard you, you fill the form, you start taking your course by yourself, we will all just officially be meeting once a week, and it's just to take questions. So that's another thing. Except you want to do that, but if you want to do cohort by cohort, it's unnecessary and stressful. So you find out that some coaches, because they want to do cohort by cohort, sometimes they will not even have up to 20 people register. Then they'll be making people who have paid before to still repeat the, what do they call it, the challenge. And for me, sincerely, I'm not comfortable with that. I even tell everybody in my community all the time, I'm not crazy about you repeating. If you have to repeat my challenge, I don't know, I'm not comfortable about it. I know it's money. That's how most people position their cohorts. They want people to come and be paid, the same people to be paying the same money. I don't know if it's not insanity and the fact that people just want to prove that they have people coming to their posts to comment. I don't know what that is. That's just me. Even me like this, as I'm saying it, I know I'm losing money, but I can't just earn money on something that is silly. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm so sorry, but I've seen people who pay, they'll even pay for the whole 12 months. They'll keep doing visibility challenges. I'm sorry, I'm already shooting you on the food delight just in case you decide to do LinkedIn visibility. And there's nothing wrong with it. That means your niche wants you to do that. For me, those are some of the things that I don't think I can carry now emotionally, except maybe if a change occurs or I get a partnership in that direction. But that would not be the first thing I would want to admonish anybody, because it's more like a trap. Imagine that somebody wakes up every 6 a.m. because it's in a challenge. Then he does the challenge for 2 months, 3 months, and he's supposed to be upskilling and improving in so many ways. And then the person is not a content writer, and the person is not a visibility strategist. Then the person will be waking up by 6 a.m. And the thing is that if that is not your primary niche, so for those people who are virtual assistants, right, except maybe you're a content writer, virtual assistant, when you're writing, that means you need the traffic because a lot of people are going to see your writing and probably get you to work with them. But if they don't see if anything you're going to be doing there, find other ways to acquire clients. That's what a lot of people don't pay attention to, and I think we've taught it throughout the camp. For those people who have been missing, I don't know what to tell you guys though. Like I said, today we're going to decide when I'm going to lock up the rest of the classes. What I'm going to be advertising now is only free 3 days. Only free 3 days. As the person is finishing the 3rd day, bagam, the person will just be looking. Me too, I'll be looking. If you want to go on, please, 50, just small 50,000. I told you people, the people diaspora, $50, right? That's all. It's not even expensive. Very cheap money. I'm just trying to tell you people what all of you had, what 101 people had access to and played with it. So all of us were going to discuss this night when I should unlist all the videos, because I must do it, because there's no way I can charge another set of people when I leave it live. So if you were not documenting, it's well with you. You still have between now, we're going to decide on the timing, okay? Okay, so yes, so my advice for you is try to avoid visibility in the workspace. Else, the only thing if you want to do visibility in the workspace, that means you just, I can see public speaking. Just stay with public speaking. Public speaking is more wider, like your reach should be wider, because you are likely going to have people who are on LinkedIn jumping around, as well as people who are also in the offices. In the offices, that one is very easy. You can always send mails. All you have to do is to build your email list. Okay, give offers that from your book that is going to come out. You can just decide whether you're going to give only chapter 1 free, collect emails, then you keep pitching them until some of them will convert. That's just your only hope, because another challenge is that it's going to be tougher for you to convert people who don't know you. So you can imagine that, oh, because you gave them chapter 1 free, then all of a sudden you're sending them offers and they don't know your ability. So me, I don't even stress myself again, because it's conversion is easier with you, with knowledge. It's not even just that people see. If people know you and they know you for the wrong reason, as they know you to be a hustler, it's also going to be hard for them to give you their monies. So that's why you must cautiously guard yourself. So you have to choose one. If you want to choose visibility in the workspace, it means that your clients will not be as often on LinkedIn, and I think it's already dicey. So you should just wait. Whether visibility in the workplace, you now have public speaking as a niche that you might want to offer, or you can do a visibility strategist generally. Or even if you say you're a growth queen, you can put public speaking as part of your module, right? In your, which I don't think I've seen anybody do that, right? If not because of what we do as a community, but I've not seen anybody, even Mr. Joseph, Ines group, and then the LinkedIn queen I don't think she ever trains anybody for anything. So it might just be, if public speaking is your main niche, as that's what you want to be doing, it will not be so bad. But I think you should rethink it again. Please don't do visibility in the workspace. You would have narrowed, and the number of people on LinkedIn that are active are actually content creators. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Because if I'm so busy, what am I being active on LinkedIn? Okay, so just meditate on that. Okay, so day 1. What if you're not a bad communication? Just unclear. Okay, so this was your first. Now the thing is, let me just even say some of these things, right? Even when ChatGPT gives you like a template, one thing you should do when you see those templates is that you should not do verbatim. Yes, that's the word, verbatim. Don't do verbatim. Okay, that's the one that Nigerians call it. Don't do verbatim. As much as possible, be looking around. If you see any post that does well, any post that you have people who have fewer followers, don't be looking at people who have more followers, like 100,000, 500,000, as much as possible, and just see to know. Sometimes if you from them you might see some posts that work, but usually how you know a post that works is from a young creator, because anything that will make that young creator have any attention, it's likely because the person is literally applying some of the principles. Like for me, I tell people every single time, it's not when I want to post that I get hooks. And as much as I have suggestions from my calendar, what I do is anytime I am doing anything, I told you guys, okay, I think it was yesterday at the meeting, I said content creation. Thank you so much for the love. I'm so grateful. Okay, so I said content creators, right, are not, you have to be proactive. So when an idea comes to you, you document it immediately. Like me, sometimes I might be scrolling on TikTok and I just see a video hook, or I might be scrolling on YouTube. I'll just see a video hook, I'll just save it, then I'll just transcribe it to monetization. That's what I'll just do. So instead of me saying, don't you ever try this at the beginning of my video, I would just say, if you really want to earn money, don't you ever try this as a remote worker. So as soon as I see any video that does well and has a very good hook, even if it doesn't do well, if I see a very good hook, I just record it, so that it will not be that my hooks are not personalized. Do you understand? So that so if I was the one, let me see some of the topics. I will not even pick the first, because it's aligned according to days, then I'll pick the days. I pick what I post based on my mood and what I can easily explain and probably draw more likes from when I'm posting, especially in my comment section. Something that I can just do, I can just create a bit of fun around it. That's what I look at every single time. I don't just create for creation's sake, and I just don't follow any calendar. The calendar is just to tell you that you have a bank, so you have no excuse right now for not posting. That's just what it tells you. For me, most times when I'm even probably working or doing something different, I get a full post from beginning to end. I just get a full post and I just write it. I have maybe more than 10, 20s that just come de novo. Probably because of the last post I posted and the reaction when I read through the comment section, some of the additions I get, I write a full post and just save them. Even if they are additions, it doesn't mean that I should post them until I'm ready emotionally to probably add some thoughts, especially my comment section, to that. Okay, because most times all you have to do is to prompt ChatGPT, but you still don't want it to just say things that are not interpreting what your heart is telling. Okay, awesome. So because most of these hooks, they are not hooking like that. And then because that means you have to change your entire content, because this is not even giving growth or visibility. It's more like you prompted for public speaking. This is public speaking. This is not growth. So I think you need a whole lot of meditation. You need to sit down and decide what you want to do. Okay? Awesome. So I love Ignite Global. Lovely. Okay, so just like yesterday, I said most times it's very important that your tagline is personalized, so that you have some form of inclusivity. Okay, anybody who says it knows that they are literally included in the conversation. So you might want to convert it. Just find a way to make it more personalized for anybody who is probably going to read it, because that's what you're going to give your community. So we use I am a mover. So you can just come up with something like something very simple. You don't have to say igniting potential. Igniting potential is like big words, right? You can come out with something very, very, I don't know, let me not use another big English, just think through it. Okay, so vision to be a global force that ignites light in individuals, teams. I just love the name Ignite Global. I can't explain it really. Okay, so just like our corrections for yesterday, check the yesterday's class for components of mission statement. Okay, so brand essence, excellence in how we think, work, lead, and show up. Hey, the video should come and see you. You have he has a subgroup. We rise by lifting others. Okay, awesome. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Face of elegance and execution. I lead with love, teach with strategy, build with intention, and shine with light. Awesome. Young professionals and early career leaders. Start of founders, copy healers. And content creators, so you should add that one. There are content creators everywhere. If you're going to build online, then you have to find ways to include people who are creating and building online as well. That's the way your brand also gets the visibility you're looking for. Core services. Beautiful. 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 Lovely. So for the sake of our community, I've told you people severally, please, when you want to host any event, don't say I did not tell you people the cheat sheet. Avoid using Zoom and Google Meet. If you want to host events on Zoom and Google Meet, host only your meetings with the client that you're meeting for the first time, or the client that you love, the client that you want to sign the deal with. Do Google Meet and Zoom for that. But you see, for any meeting where anybody can just, you don't know how many people who have just carelessly walked into this meeting now and might decide to subscribe. That's because we're doing it outside. So either you choose to do it on LinkedIn, or do it on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter, anywhere, but make sure you don't use any close-end meeting where the only way people can find that meeting is when they send the link. No, you want people to casually to walk by and see you and go. Yes, even if they don't want to do anything with you, they know that somebody like this kind of shows up at this particular time daily or weekly or monthly. It's better than doing it privately. So please, I'm saying it now so that everybody knows, that everybody who passes through the monetization camp, if we don't do meetings on Zoom, Google Meet, we don't do. Okay, so even that person that invited me, those 2 meetings that they invited me, I just, from the first one, when I saw the topic, I just held my head. I said, I don't understand. You want to bring people on board, new HR professionals, and you want to talk about dressing. It did not add up. They said, okay, no problem. I said, okay, no problem. Then the second one, amazing people. I've spoken on their platform before, but when I saw Zoom, I just didn't want to say anything. I'm tired of explaining this thing to people. You would want to have your gates wide open with princes bringing in gifts, right, daily. So it means that people should be able to find you somewhere casually, carelessly, just like people who are live hopping now and they just saw me in their timeline and they just probably decide to look. Even if they just decide to look, some of them will subscribe. That means I will grow. Yes, so that's exactly what we want. So I'm hoping that since that is your strategy, you should also teach your community and your people. So core value, I love that. Beautiful. Awesome. 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 I love that. Beautiful. Okay, but the challenge is that your goal, you only did 5 to 10 years. You're supposed to have okay, let me see whether you did it much more later. Okay, so your plans are not exclusive. You only painted a picture of your 5 to 10 years. So I wish you did 3 to 6 months. So what you've learned. Okay, so please, you need to do that so that you can keep yourself accountable as well. So that we're not just looking at 5 to 10 years. We start now. Awesome. Okay, so I can see some beautiful people. It's Tara. Do you do makeup? What are you doing with Tara? Okay. Well, the good thing is that you're leaning more towards coaching, right? But the people that are supposed to be very close to your community, when you're going to be hiring, if it's going to be done for you, you probably consider having a team of not just virtual assistants, social media managers, content creators, because if a company decides to hire you and tell you to give them the visibility you've been preaching, you literally have to bring people on board to do those things for you. So that I don't know, and I've not seen a content person on your list. Okay, yes, okay, Emeka Norris is not bad for personal brand. Nobis, okay, for personal brand. Valeria, but anyway, I love the personal development coaching. It's not bad though. It's just that if you have the, what did they call it? What's the word? If you have, okay, awesome. It's just that maybe if you have the gusto, like you have the fire, you can as well just do the personal development strategies thing. It's like you like it, but I'm telling you why. The only thing you can do if you like it is that you can put it as part of your coursework in your coaching. But if you to say you want personal development strategy to come up, I've seen a lot of people on LinkedIn. Even one of my friends, when she did it, I just could not tell her anything because number one, she didn't ask me, and then number two, I didn't want to discourage her. It's also possible that she will do it and everybody will suddenly know her with it. So even you, I'm not discouraging you, but I'm just telling you why it might be a lonely road. So even if you're going to do it, I love that you have other strategy. Whether you're going to do your coursework, digital product, that means you'll be making money across different places. Like personal development, motivational niche on YouTube is fire. It's fire. I mean, it is fire. All those voices they will just do Denzel Washington, just saying one small thing for 1 minute. You just be seeing 1 million views, 10 million views, 20 million views. It's very possible, especially for other. So that's what I'm saying, right? If your niche might not give you the energy you need directly, because people might not come directly to you for it, so you hardly see anybody pay for personal development, especially in the global south. It's going to be a very rare thing, right? Rarely before you see somebody, they rather just want to pay for specific things like money. They want to make money, they want to do this, they want to do that, they'll pay for that. But if they say personal development, somebody will just say, what is that? So that's why you have to be very smart as well. So I think what's that her name? I can't remember her name now. On LinkedIn, that uses green, her brand color is green. You can see she's a time management coach, but nobody, I mean, who will you, upon we as Nigerians, oh sorry, I didn't want to mention any country, we as global Southerners, right, we normally have challenges with time. Like lots of persons have challenges with time. Even if she sells a course on time management, people will not go. So she had to what, mix it with community, mix it with what she did. She collaborated with a lot of people. So she's training on content writing, literally almost everything, health education, almost everything. All she had to do is to collaborate and bring other coaches on board, and she's literally selling it out per course. So you can just come and say, okay, you want this course, you want that course, you want this course. She's selling each of them per course, and that's some serious money she's making, and that's wisdom. And more than half of it, she's not the one teaching it. It's risky, but I guess that's the best thing she would have done, because nobody will come and see. If we probably, yes, Benedicta, if she does only time management course, or like, and she says 10K or 20K, you see how many people will go there. So that's why you have to be very smart when it comes to your services, so that you give it as a product, as a package. That's what we did when we did pricing tests. So I said you must have to find ways to inculcate other people, because me, I know that I'm not sure anybody will pay for time management, even with our glaring need. Sorry guys, I'm trying to check something. Okay, sorry, I'm beginning to have contact points with my charger. I don't know what I do. Okay, so that's just the wisdom around it. So even that particular lady, if she had met me, I would have told her, but since she didn't meet me, I didn't want to discourage her too, because me too, I'm like that too. When I have ginger to do anything, I don't even want anybody to just preach any impossibility from me. Allow me to crash and burn. Me, that's how my my energy works. I just want to lean myself, and once I lean myself and I crack open, I usually will have lights that will not be the normal lights that every other person will have. But then at the same time, I've said it, that particular light, you have to still take it with a pinch of salt, because like this life, nobody predicts life. So this is just me saying it from my own point of view. But if you think you can go on with that, my dear, why not? It's just a suggestion. Okay, so your brand persona, bold, elegant, visionary women, your late 20s, okay? Beautiful. Because this generation, this Gen Z, is nothing concerned Agboro with overload though. Those ones, they've been speaking from the womb. That's why I love Gen Zs, my goodness. The boldness is nothing to write home about. So if you're a Gen Z and you're still doing like Okoroko, rats that they pour hot, cats that they pour hot water, you know that you've entered one chance. Because your colleagues, they used to talk, they just open mouth and they get jobs. The problem is to do the work. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so public speaking, awesome. Okay. Awesome. So you already wrote your what did you write? The first thing that I told you. It's true. Oh Jesus, we're siblings. So I've never really thought about the surname. And see me dragging your feet the other day. Okay, so opening hook. Awesome. Okay, so your own speech is going to be about, I can see your speech, your introduction here. Okay, so your personal story. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. So I've seen your speech. Lovely. So is there any other person who wants me to look through their materials? Delight, yours is absolutely excellent. So what we're going to do is that we'll just take a day that we'll all just come live and do rehearsal. That one, everybody would talk. So I told you guys, I don't know what people want me to do with you guys. So I said people should send documents of your photos, the people whom I have done revisions for, because they are going to be speaking on the 8th. So you people want me to have flyer with my, what do they call it? To print flyer with my eyes and my nose and my mouth. People want me to print flyer with my imagination of what people will look like. And I told you guys that the flyer was supposed to be out tomorrow. What do people want me to do? Sure, I'll send flyer to somebody and I'll be putting the person under Bunsen burner. I'll be high jump. Is there a graphic designer in the house? Is there any graphic designer that can do that, that can give us flyers still before tomorrow ends? Because I don't know why people are doing that. Maybe because people paid somebody. Beautiful. So please, as we speak right now, Delight, please, your professional shoots. If you don't have, use AI to create one. We'll just manage it because there's nothing we can do right now. But I think you have. Yes, this one is very beautiful. Okay, so is there any other person? Any questions for those people who just started their journey? I think I saw I saw Debbie. Debbie, I've not heard from you. Oh. Rosa, I've also not heard from you. And you're supposed to be among my speakers. So how do I know you've been following? Thank you so much, Delight. I really appreciate you. Oh, yeah, no. You guys know I was tired today. I went to make my hair. Exhaustion. Exhaustion. This is me trying to cover up a yawn. It's my red eyes. Who is seeing the red eyes? Not small red. I sleep to catch me for here. Where are our newbies? Where are our newbies? 100 people. These people, what's in they worry people know they for markets. See me, exhaustion, red eyes. Okay, so Rosa, where's your assignment? Because this your name, it rings the bell. At least you've stayed almost 2 weeks with us. It's confession time. Have you done any of the assignments? Like I told you guys, one of the things I would want you to know is that when clarity comes, it's like the clearer you get, the easier for you to charge and not feel pressured. The easier for you to understand that every personal brand you're building daily, you're banking it for another bigger opportunity. But I've been asking for you. Deborah, this is the first time you're coming here. This is the first time. I've been looking for you people. Okay, let me check my... Please, kindly help me reshare it on the group. Hey God, have mercy on me. Oh. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Some people are very funny. Who is Titilayo? Titilayo is... She's in day one. She's busy commenting on day one. I don't know. Is it that she doesn't know that there's a live here? Mrs. Titilayo. Let me see what she does. I don't know whether she's a Mrs. or a young lady. Hey, the real T if you've forgotten your name. And she's a medical personnel. Hey, so it's not all of you are coming out. Life with Nancy, this is the first time you're commenting in this group. Okay, no, that's still fine. Now, the thing with the content calendar assignment is that we just did it so that everybody will just feel like, okay, they have hands on something that they can do. But you still need clarity to be able to choose what post you want to post per day. That's just it. You still need some form of clarity. Hi, Life with Nancy. This is the first time I'm seeing you comment. Please, can we welcome her? Can we welcome Deborah as well? Okay. So Deborah, that's beautiful. But please, like I told you people, this night, okay, so for the people on the live, when do you think I should unleash the course? Because I have to sell it, and if I leave it live, it will be unfair to collect money from some people when the course, anybody who is working around YouTube will just find it. It doesn't make sense. Oh my goodness, so sorry, Chisom. Please, let's rally around her. So sorry. This is not good though. See this Dio. Dio, your own is even worse. It's only class 1. The one that you came early. And even that one that you came early, you didn't stay till the end. You are very funny. So so because I told you to the live. Oh yeah, one person has said it. Who else? I want everybody to come out and say it, because if I unlist it, true, it's because it will not be fair that I will leave it live and then people will still pay for it. It does not make sense. So Nancy, you're welcome. So sorry about your health, Chisom. Please, how are you doing? Chat me up on WhatsApp. Oh. Let me just find out how you're doing. The Charm, how you doing? I think I've missed you. We missed you because we didn't, that day we asked you several questions. It seemed like maybe you were live hopping or something, so you didn't really answer us. So that was why I could not. Probably I wanted to find out to see if I could help. Okay, so I want people to vote. I need people to vote. Only 2 people have voted now, and we have like 15 people here, at least from my end, what I can see. So vote. Let's just know what we're going to do, because me, all I said is that it won't be fair to leave the course live when people are going to be paying for it. June 8th. June 8th. So tomorrow will be 1st of June. So keep voting. Let me just see. Keep voting. The Charm. I've not even heard anything about you. I've not seen your introduction anywhere. How are you doing? It seems you are majorly a YouTuber. Awesome. Good to see you here. Where are you connecting from? It's Rosa is June 8th, not 7th. Okay, so I should lock it. Awesome. So that I should lock it before the event day. I love that. So 3 people have voted. Please, let's go ahead and vote, because we can't leave it for people to just come and have access when we can lock it. In fact, somebody sent me a DM. Somebody that you people all love very much sent me a DM and say, hey, that she found one. She did. In fact, when she said that, she saw the class on pricing, but she knows that every other class is locked. I just kept quiet because I didn't want to start saying that the classes were open, because it will not be giving what I plan in my heart. So I'd rather not say it, because if I had said it's there, she will not be thinking that it's there, because I don't want my own craft to be just there. Okay, so I'm seeing people keep voting. Brenda, your ghosting your ghosting has a ghost. Even your own ghost has a ghost. Esther. So it's not all of you came out, because even we heard that we are going to unlist all of them. That's very good. Very, very good. So please, so those people who are yet to complete the assignment, I don't think anybody has completed the assignment, but like I said, there's no pressure, right? Anyone that you can do, make sure you do. So I think Rabia actually highlighted a whole lot of things that will help her to the life. Her offer is ready. She had her email template already. There are many things that we have done. And guess what? I'm not going to say anything. I told you guys, the book I'm selling, the recordings I'm selling, and true, if I sell it less than 50,000, I will not be fair to even you guys that were coming for the live. I'll not even be fair of myself, because I know that there's no person on LinkedIn or any creator at all, or any coach that can give anybody 1 hour daily for 30 days stretch, then give them a book. Who will do it? Then give them a workbook again. I beg you. So you can see that I tried. I literally poured my heart out. I told you guys some of the things I spoke about were not things that were written elsewhere. Of course, nobody is saying that we should reinvent the wheel, but I knew that the way I taught it was a way that's only by meditation. Except you sit down and some things come to you, can't really express it in that way. Where are all these people coming from? Hey, Jesus, this is becoming funny. Annie, how are you doing? Annie, I know when you joined this group, so you cannot give me an excuse. At least you have ghosted 7 classes, true or false. People should be saying the truth, though, because I've been saying it every single day. I told you guys that I'm going to unlist it, but you are the ones that will decide when. Oh my God, I think this thing is becoming more funnier by the day. So people should be talking. No, I'm listening. Okay, so we've had 5 votes already. So Annie is asking questions. You people should answer how, please, so that we all know that we decided on this thing. Because I have been crying and telling you guys. At least I made it very fair, so that it won't be that, okay, somebody who said that it was that things were tough at a particular point cannot say that they didn't see a messy gap, like an opportunity to Okay, so somebody said simple, it's very simple. Somebody said 2 eggs. My dear, if you can write very fast, me, I don't mind. That means you can actually listen to 1 class in 30 minutes. That's still very beautiful. It's not bad. Okay, so let's be seen. Oh God, my stomach, even will not make me laugh, because I've been crying every single day. I was telling people, come out, come out. So I told you people, we're all prepared, right? So I think it's only fair. So more answers, please. Somebody say God's grace. My stomach. So Annie, come and answer. Oh. And the moment say you know this thing. God, my stomach. Please, you are making me laugh today. What a good way to. This is really a grand finale. The only challenge is that normally I even speak very fast. Oh, Jesus Christ, oh, my tears. Okay. See, you guys have made my eyes red now because of laughter. Okay. So awesome. Please, we have any questions? What? No. Okay, so give me the final date. Annie Bello, please go ahead and speak. The reason why, maybe if if you had come like from the day you joined, because I know the day you joined, you sent me messages on 2 different places, so I have a record of the day you joined. If you had come every day from that day you joined, that means in your mind you knew that there's something valuable I'm supposed to get from this place. Then I mean, to be unfair if I just lock up, right, and say hey. But if you came every day from the day you joined, then let's negotiate. I want to hear something. Yes, I speak very fast normally. I told you guys outrightly now when we're having our live events, and it's because the reason why I speak fast is because of YouTube. I just feel it's unfair. Some people do that on purpose, like they speak slowly because they want watch hours so that people can as one stupid thing they're supposed to say in one video. May God have mercy on me. They will just draw one idea. Me, for personally, I dislike that, so I don't do it. I don't do it. If I'm saying anything, it will just be back-to-back energy from beginning to end, except maybe that day I'm just not in the mood or something. Okay guys, if you have really made me laugh, please send your video, the pictures. So we don't have any graphic designer in the group. That's serious. So all the guys, where's Dio, Mr. Website? Dio, that is a ghost. That one is ghost. The reason why he came out today is because he heard that we're going to lock everything. Okay, so please, the people who are speaking, if you I'm here to review your work, please, tomorrow is the final day. Tomorrow on Sundays, I just try to maintain the 5 p.m. GMT plus 1. I try to maintain the Phoenix Gate time 5 p.m. GMT plus 1. So please, for the people that will be remaining whom have not reviewed their work and are still hoping to speak, I think tomorrow we'll just start the rehearsal. If we don't have any new person that will review, we'll start the rehearsal. So please make plans. We will use StreamYard for tomorrow's event. We'll use StreamYard for tomorrow's event. I'll send the link, but it will all be recorded for the people that miss, if they are looking to probably up their game in public speaking or how to arrange their thoughts and ideas. They can just come and see how every other person just like them is going to speak. But I think other than that, we've done amazing for the night already. Like I said, today was very busy for me. I still have some few things to do this night before I retire. So do we? Okay, show me, just send me some of the things you've done. Okay, no problem. I'm going to take that for Anyam. Is a yes for me. So that's what we're going to do. But on that day like this, I will just be honest because like I said, it's only fair. And I know that there's no coach that would do that. I already know that. Even what I did, I stretched, and it was for a purpose also. Deborah, you're a suspect. You're a suspect. So all of you, the people who cannot listen fast, people should just get my 50K ready. 50K, $50. If you're not from Nigeria, it's $100. If you're not as in situated, it's not even from Nigeria. If you're not situated in Nigeria, it's $100 for this general viewing. Then that's the view once. Somebody says some people's heavens view once. The view once is for general viewing. You will start from $100 if you're not living in Nigeria. If I just find out that you're not living in Nigeria, so I think the happiness is Ghana. So thank God she has been doing her assignments. If not, Nasa will just collect $100 from her right now. Yes, and she's giving that as well. Okay, so what we'll just do is, please, all the people who are going to be speaking on the 8th, please, I beg you, this night is the deadline, and I've reviewed you will be reviewing your document at least maximum tomorrow. Please drop all your photographs today. Let's see what we can do. I think what we'll do is all the ones that they are going to drop today, the people who can use Canva can just make an attempt. Let's see. Any good one that is very good, we can start with the publicity with it, maybe from tomorrow. But else, I think maybe I will have to give myself till Monday or Tuesday for it to come out. I think tomorrow is first. That means next week Sunday is the grand finale. Please, people should not make me chase you people. I beg you people. I'm serious. I'm not free. That's all I'm. In fact, that's why even the whole Phoenix Gate thing, I just say, God, I'm not free, guys. Please, people should just have mercy on me. That's all I can tell you people. Okay. So I had an amazing time today. God, I'm going to be rewatching this just to laugh. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming out and master as well today. So do have an amazing day. And please rest well. Tomorrow is service for some of you. And then pray, have that mental balance that you need, right? Because eventually the journey to being wealthy is a long time, is marathon, right? No pressure, but at least don't make yourself feel relaxed that you have all the time in the world. That's also part of the things that, well, that's why I'm even going to unleash literally all of them. I told you guys the only free will be the first 3 days. At least that is me giving back to tell people, okay, you need to find clarity. Then as you're finishing the day 3, you're just shining eye. I'll say, my dear, I'll drop my link to how you pay money, then enter the group. That's what I'm going to do. But other than that, thank you so much, everyone. We'll discuss a few things tomorrow. I'll see. Yes, I have a plan as well for the people who will come out tomorrow and see how I can help. So please, once you drop your name, just make sure that we are all connected in the group. Please make friends in the group as well, so that you can improve on your visibility and your reach, and because people who are committed to you as well. So like I said, tomorrow I'll bring out the link, the StreamYard link, then we can all just start our journey. So do have an amazing night. Awesome. Anybody that can participate, please, all the people who are available this night, please make sure you drop your photo. I'll drop mine as well right away, so that you can put us, or anyone that you see that is available, just do a flyer with it. You can just even start using it if it's really good. Me, I'm not going to be biased. So if I see anything that looks like a cookie, I'm not going to collect it. So but let's just do well too. No, it's better in the group, so that everybody who is going to have access, or who would want to create something, can see it, can just use it to create. Everyone, so just drop everything right in there, like all your photos and all. Just keep it there, so that everybody who can use it, so that I think we should just have a competition, right? Should I, maybe I'll just put it at 10K. It's not bad, Abby. If it's very good and you collect 10,000, it's not bad, Abby. My graphic designer, like, maybe because he creates for long term, like he was creating every week, so I normally would pay him 7. But let's just be like, it's something, let me increase the fee, so that at least people's antennas will go up. So I'm going to give a deadline. At least the photo, the graphic should come out. Okay, we'll stop receiving graphics by 10 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, 12 midnight tomorrow. 12 midnight tomorrow. So anybody who is very good, it has to be very good, or if not, I'll just tell people thank you. We'll all just use it for promotion. Maybe you can post about it. So it's just one person that I would pay the 10K to. So congratulations to anybody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Yes, everybody. So in the group, everybody should just drop it in the group. So I'm going to be calling this. So I'm going to call. See, and then I think all of us will participate in the choosing as well. I like things to be open. So what we'll do is after submitting by 12 midnight tomorrow, we'll now open a poll and say the first person, the second person, third person, you will view, and then click who you think will win. So from it, then me, I will do the veto power. If it's not fine in my eyes, I know that all of you people's eyes will probably need checking. Okay, so do have an amazing night, everyone. Thank you so much for the strength. Yeah, so you people should please vote for her and vote for everybody who will participate. So congratulations, everyone. Do have an amazing night. So I'm going to be ending the live in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Delight. Thank you, everyone.